Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's Kathy's website if you would like it. I think it's focusing. Of course, just freeze frame if you need a minute to copy down that information. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. There is a website, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A is an apple, U is an umbrella. Good? Good. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? Those first three got me wondering already. What's happening? You got the devil popping out here. But the thing is, Scorpio can deal with that. Scorpio can dance with the devil in the pale moonlight if they want to. I mean, okay, you can. I mean, okay. Alright. That's okay. We'll see where that's going. Are you dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight? Is that what's going on today? You got a choice. You got a choice. You know, it's funny that I'm saying it that way, because, like, it feels very tempting. But, like, you know, I'm not, okay, so I'm in a religion that we don't really believe in the devil. That's not really a thing. But with the stereotypical meaning of the devil and what that represents, typically the devil is not grotesque when they want to seduce you. You know what I mean? They can be very pleasing, very accommodating, very generous until they get what they want. And then so they have you where they want you and they got you locked in, then, you know, it's, you know, a free ticket to Jerkville there. So keep that in mind, because I feel like when I said that, you know, dance with the devil in the pale moonlight, I'm pretty sure that's from a song. I'm pretty sure that's from a song. So you have a choice. I don't know. I feel like something's very alluring to you. No, and I've also learned in my own readings so that I do personally for myself. Like, I don't get visions for myself, but, you know, I can put the cards down and I know what cards mean, obviously. When this card shows up for me personally, it's a warning. Especially when there's good cards around it. They're kind of like, oh, you're going to think this is a good thing. You're going to like this. You're going to want this. It's just going to bite you in the butt really nice. It's going to bite you in the butt real hard when you're not looking. So just be fair warned. And I feel like that's what they're trying to tell you. Like, this situation looks very pleasing. It's very fun. It's kind of risky, maybe. Kind of risky. Scorpio can, you know, get into the risky stuff here and there if they want to. Scorpio is definitely one of those signs, like, if you want to do it, you're just going to do it. That's how it is. And Scorpio can be very covert. Like, not everybody knows about your darker side. And, like, if you want to try something and you've decided it's worth it, then you're going to do what you want to do. You make up your mind without other people interfering with that. You also know how to keep things to yourself, kind of like, I'm going to make up my mind and it's my business. You don't get to judge me on that because it's not your business. So you don't even let certain people know because you're like, it's not for them to judge. I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'm sure. I'm not saying this is a bad person. I'm saying they're not good for you. And I feel like I've said this a few times to different people lately. Especially, this is a general read, you know, not for nothing. But I'm not saying this is a bad person. I'm saying they're not good for you. This is going to seem fun for a little while. Whatever's going on with this person, as long as you keep your feet on the ground, you seem to keep control, but you got to keep your feet on the ground. The Queen of Pentacles, they don't get caught up in the gender, but, like, this does seem like it's a very alluring connection. It could be romantic, it doesn't have to be. But somebody's enticing you, and you seem to be the one playing safety, playing sanity, you know, keeping things on the level, kind of like, okay, well, yeah, that's fun, but that's a little too far. But you're entertained by the ideas this person is giving you. So you may be very, very entertained. So take it with a grain of salt. I know it's not going to hit for everybody, but for the people this is going to hit with, You're very entertained by this person's attitude and what they think. But yet you're the one that says, well, okay, no, we're not going to go down the road at 80 miles an hour. I mean, that sounds fun, but no. We're not going to go over there and scream out obscenities to your grandmother, because no. I mean, I know she's mean, but no. It's kind of like, that's not right. We're not going to do that. I mean, I know she's mean, but still, no, we're not going to do that. But that's this person. They have these funny ideas that you're like, I think they're kidding. I think it's just a joke. It's a little off color, which you can roll with. But no, I don't know. You're the one who keeps putting things back in the lane of sanity. This person, there's something that they're trying to keep under control. I'm more afraid that you're going to end up holding a lot more of their burdens the longer you go. Because that devil card is telling me it's good at first, but it's going to hit a part where it's not. And I feel like they're saying if you can identify who this energy is, and who knows, for some of you, this energy might be coming in within the next couple months, so just keep it in the back of your mind. Especially if you're like, I don't really know where this hits in my life, but for some reason you keep watching this video anyway. I'm just saying keep it in the back of your head, because you might be meeting this person in the next couple months. We want them to be self-sufficient, and we want them to own their own recovery. They need to be the one stabilizing their own situation. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is on their side. You seem to be, the Queen and King I see as equals, just to be fair. You seem to be playing this role of helping somebody stabilize and stay on point and not get out of control. We want to, like, put that on them. And don't, like, I don't know, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be the one, regulating their life for them. It seems like you're getting sucked into this. So whatever these ideas they have, like let's drive down the road at 80, let's, go yell obscenities at my grandmother. I mean, she's mean and nasty anyway, why not? It's like, no, and you're like, no, you don't do that. Neither of those things, no. I mean, I understand you think this or that, no. But you then also have to push back, like, let's think about if you went down that road at 80 miles an hour. How many people are you putting in danger? Not only the people in the car, but what about anybody else who's on that road? So let's talk about that. Like, hold them to that. Like, make them think through, like, why do you think that's a good idea? And can you realize why that's not a good idea? Your grandmother, picking on she's an older person. She has outdated thoughts. It's true. But do you see how that's just abusing somebody who might have been abused? And it's like, you don't want to perpetuate this negativity. You don't want to take somebody else's negativity and create more from it, building a bigger spiral of negativity. It's going to make other people upset. Then it's going to make the situation more complicated. You're going to actually make them more of a martyr. People aren't going to see the negativity they do. They're just going to see you beating up or being verbally nasty to an older lady, and it's just going to look nasty. It's just going to make you look like a jerk. And what they do is going to be kind of like blindsided, like, well, they're older, so whatever. But this person yelling at their grandmother with these obscenities, this is horrible. What's wrong with them? Like, you have to talk it through to them. Like, this is why this is wrong. This is why this is not okay. And, like, you have to kind of hold them to it. Like, talk it out with them. Like, here's why I would say don't do that. Why do you think you should do that? Like, try to get them to hold to it. Because I feel like Scorpio can, like, blow things off if you want. Like, just kind of like, haha, okay. And just kind of move on. This person, I feel like we need to make them talk about it. Think it out. Because you can promote healing with them. Kind of like they need to make better decisions, and this is somebody who's capable of making better decisions. Because I can already hear people in the distance going, some people, they just, you can lead them to water, you can't make them drink. Yeah, granted. But this person, they will drink. Just lead them to the water, they will drink. They'll be fine. They're going to drink on their own terms, but, we need this person to become more self-sufficient. They're very strong. They just need somebody of equal strength to, remind them that they're accountable for their own actions and what the repercussion is for some of these things. Like, I feel like they listen to you. They take you seriously. They see you as a powerhouse, so they take you seriously. For whatever reason, the dynamic here, they don't take everybody seriously, but they do take you seriously. You'll teach them to, like, they have to hold their own line. They're responsible for their own situation. They can't just go around blindly blaming everything on everybody else and expect that to make things okay. They listen to you. They don't listen to everybody. They just don't. Logan? Yeah, the Emperor coming in, blessing. Once they own their own situation, they'll be doing better. Some of these situations, you might want to step back if it's not too bad and just kind of be like, all right, go do it. I'll stand over here and watch, and we'll see how that. We'll talk about how that played out after you're done. Depending on what it is, you might be like, okay, go ahead, do that. I'll stand over here and wait, and then we can talk about how that turned out afterwards. Go ahead. Because they feel like they might look at you a little like, well, I want you to do it with me. And you're like, I'm not doing that. But if you want to do it, go ahead. I mean, I'll watch. You go ahead. You do it. I'll sit here and watch. You're going to say that stuff to your grandmother? Okay, I'll sit here and watch. And we can talk about how that went afterwards. If you want to be that one, all right. Not that you're going to do that. But within respect of whatever they're doing, if you know what I mean. This person could become a drain on you. And I know you have a lot of energy, but we don't need that. Logan, stop it. Yeah, because you could get stuck in this energy. You could end up taking care of somebody long term, and it's even though I know you have a lot of energy, this isn't where you want to be using it. And for some of you, it still could drown you out. It still could make you very tired, and it could suck out a lot of the joy of your life. We don't want to get stuck in this with this person. Granted, I feel like you don't want to be the counselor for this person either, but it's like it's either you end up being the counselor or the cleanup crew, and it's like I feel like I'd rather be the counselor because sooner or later they'll counsel themselves. You'll teach them all you can teach them, and that's like, well, this is as far as I can go. That's all I know what to tell you to do. If you need something beyond this, you're going to have to find somebody else. But if you're a cleanup crew, you're just indefinitely cleanup crew for whatever this is. I mean, like, I don't think we want that either. The thing is with Scorpio, very strong. You guys are usually very good with your boundaries, but if somebody gets into your heart and you feel a bond to them and that you feel like they need you, I've seen some Scorpios get kind of tied to people where they just get used to caring for people because they care so much for them and they feel like this person needs them. I don't know if it happens that often. I'm not really sure. But it can happen where somebody ties onto your heart and then they just suck you dry of emotion and you just keep taking care of somebody. We don't want that to happen here. We want to make this person self-sufficient. You have the choice. Because I do feel, at least in the beginning, it is entertaining, dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. But you have this choice, but you have to make this choice in the beginning. Whatever path you choose, the farther you go down, the harder it is to return. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going east or west, the farther you go west, if you actually want to go east, you got to travel all the back the way you already came, and then go east. If I said that right. Yeah, so if you go west and you go 10 miles down that road, and then you're like, no, actually I want to go east. West wasn't right for me. I go back those whole 10 miles, and then you get to start going east. So let's just think of it that way, because that seems to be how this works. And it's like, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day.